a diva. I'm 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 a diva.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I'm India. On social media I'm known as Diva Dia. So today I wanted to create this 90s supermodel look. I've always been super obsessed with the 90s supermodels and just the models from the past because they were just so natural and just beautiful. And I was really inspired by Naomi Campbell. I've always had this picture of Naomi Campbell in my phone, and I've always loved it. So I thought I would just take the time to recreate the look, and it came out super good to me personally. Up here you can see where my foundation wasn't blended because my hair was down in the front, and then when I put gel on it, it kind of like moved my hair, so it just looks like I didn't blend it. But I can't go back and fix that now. But yeah, if you are interested in getting this look, make sure you guys keep on watching. So first I'm gonna start off by filling in my brows with the CoverGirl Ultra Defining Brow Pencil. This is in the color Rich Brown, and I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows how I normally would do them, but I'm gonna make them a lot thinner. But I'm mostly gonna thin them out with the concealer because my eyebrows, they're not thick, but they're a bit wider than the 90s brows. It's so crazy because for the longest time ever, I could just not think of anything that I could do creative wise. Like, my brain just wasn't flowing. I could not grasp a concept, but now I'm like starting to get ideas flowing, and I'm just so excited because I feel like this is like exactly what I've always wanted to do. Like, looking at 90s supermodels has always just been so inspiring. So being able to create throwback looks is gonna be awesome. I hope I can continue to like do more videos and like come up with more concepts, and not even only focusing on like recreations of looks, but also like just coming up with ideas in general in order to make my social media stand out from the rest, because you gotta be an individual. But now I'm gonna take my, it's just always some shit. Now, oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape concealer in the color Deep and trace out my brows. This color is more similar to my skin tone, and during the 90s they didn't really like highlight and contour, so this is like a perfect color. And I'm just gonna make them much thinner than they already look. I don't know if you guys saw before I even started filling in my brows that I took off a chunk of my brow by trying to wax them. I didn't see that there was wax on the strip prior to me applying pressure and putting it onto my eyebrow. So when I ripped it off, I was just in my head thinking, what if I ripped off my eyebrow? That would suck because my eyebrows are already so sparse and thin that me losing a chunk of eyebrow or losing half of my eyebrow would really suck. And I guess I spoke it into existence because soon after I ripped off the top of my eyebrow, and it's so embarrassing, but thank goodness I fill in my brows. But I've been like searching for something to make them grow out. I know everyone uses like castor oil and things like that, but I'm not really consistent, and I guess maybe that's my problem. Like, I'll use it for like a week consistently, and then I'll just stop, and then I'll be left with thin eyebrows. So I guess if you want something, you gotta do it. But what are your guys' recommendations on things to use on your brows? Like, is castor oil the main source? Like, let me know, because your girl need some eyebrows. I have also been struggling on trying to figure out a way to make my eyebrows look as good as they used to. So I literally had to go back and watch my eyebrow tutorial. Like, it's so crazy how new products will come out and you'll start trying new things and you'll forget about the things that actually did work for you. So like now I'm going back to my Tarte Linen Bloom palette and using this dark shadow to like darken up my eyebrows to give it more definition, because I could not keep a brow on for some reason. Like, my eyebrows would always smear or just not be even. Like, it just wasn't working out for me. So I started doing the same sort of like steps that I used to do, but I like changed a few products, like a different brow pencil, a different concealer, and yeah. So, but I guess setting my brows, since my brows are so sparse and it's like on my skin and not enough hairs, I guess I need like a powder base to set them and hold them in. And I've never used like brow gel, only because I just feel like my brows are so thin that why would I even need to put brow gel on when I don't have any brows to gel down? But seriously. Here are my thinned out eyebrows. They probably look normal because I've been wearing them thin. Now I'm gonna go in with my LA Pro concealer in the color Toffee, and I'm just gonna cover any dark spots that are on my face. Thankfully my face has been clearing up so freaking much, and I'm so grateful because your girl was struggling and we don't got time to struggle around these streets. Okay, so that's what I have here, and I am just gonna take my buffing brush and just blend this into my skin. Earlier, like in the 90s, I didn't really see much like highlighting and contour. It was mostly like foundation, blush, mascara, eyeliner, and lipstick was pretty much the movement back then. So now I'm just gonna take some powder. I am using the Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the color Banana. Bought this at Ulta for like $8, and I'm just gonna put this all over my face in my areas where I get the most shiny, because that's also what I noticed. Everyone pretty much had matte faces around that time. But although the foundations at that time didn't look like they matched darker skin tones, and they mostly had like cast from Flash and things like that, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm not trying to look that much into the 90s. But for now I'm gonna take my Maybelline Up to 24-Hour Foundation in the color Coconut, number 355, and I'm gonna put like, it's pretty thick, so I think like 2 pumps is enough for me, and I'm also not going anywhere, so why waste all the foundation? But I'm just gonna apply this to my face. And then take my same buffing brush that I use my powder with and just blend this in. And I like to drag the foundation down to my chin. These faces are so attractive. Like, who wouldn't want to look like that on a normal day? Because I know I would want to. And I know I said they didn't really highlight and contour, but I'm going to put some of this concealer under my eyes because we need to have some kind of pop to the face. We don't want just a flat foundation face. So I'm going to take this disgustingly dirty sponge, angled sponge, and just blend this under my eyes, but I'm not going to drag it all the way down. I'm going to keep it mostly like under my eye, just to highlight it and get any dark circles that I might have, or bags, etc, etc. Take my baking powder and just put this under my eye, but I'm not really gonna bake. I'm just gonna dab it into my face. Just because we don't want it to be too bright. When people say we, who are we talking about? Because it's really just me. This is my face, and I don't know what you guys want to do with your face, but this is what I do with my face. But anyways. Seriously, so parched right now. So now to set my face and get it a little more matte, I'm going to take the Sephora Micro Smoothing Powder in the color Deep. And I'm going to take this huge fluffy brush from Morphe. And I'm just going to get this product all over and just work it into my face. Now that that is set, I'm going to take my only blush that I own, and this is the e.l.f. blush palette in the color Dark. And I'm going to take e.l.f. brush. It's really messed up, but hey, whatever. And I'm going to take the darkest shade here, and I'm just going to put this onto my cheeks. Blush was really a thing at that time in the 90s. Like, I'm not really a blush girl, but maybe I should become one. I don't know. I'm just not really a fan of like rosy cheeks, but it gives your skin so much warmth. So if this looks great, I'm gonna really consider doing this. I'm just gonna bring it up to my temples. Fantastic. So now I'm going to put on my eyelashes. I'm not going to show you them because they're old eyelashes. They're not old, I wore them like once, but I don't have the pack, so there's no point in me telling you what kind of eyelashes they are because it doesn't matter. So what I also realized or noticed in the 90s, everyone wore like lip liner and a lighter lipstick, and that was the thing then. It's kind of coming back now, but yeah, so here we go. I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil and line my lips because I don't own any lip liner. Now I'm just gonna like blend this in with my finger to drag it into my lip to make it look like a fade. I'm gonna take my Kylie Cosmetics lip gloss in the color Like and just apply this to the center of my lips. Okay, so I hope I'm not forgetting anything. This was pretty much the gist of the whole look. It was very fast and simple. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it. It's not really different because I normally don't wear too much makeup. So for my hair, I just threw on a U-part wig that I made a while ago, and I clamped it right to the sides of my head right here and just took some of my hair and like parted it down the middle. And yeah, so it's pretty simple, honestly. And I'm just gonna unconnect these curls that were in this hair because I washed it a while ago and kind of just threw it in my closet. Naomi's hair was like parted and slicked down. I kind of already started to I kind of already started to do that, but I'm gonna do it a little more. So I'm gonna take this Eco Styler coconut oil gel and I'm just gonna apply this to my leave out. This edge brush and just slick my hair to the side and to the back. Funny story about this brush. I was at work one day and I had my disgustingly dirty toothbrush that I use for my hair, and I was getting ready for an audition in the bathroom. I don't know if I said I was at work, but I was at work. And the hair lady came in and she was like, "What are you doing with that brush? Like, why are you using a toothbrush to comb your hair?" And I'm like, "Well, I've always used a toothbrush. Like, I just don't see a point in buying one of these." So she was like, "Oh, it's okay, I'll just give you one." So she literally just gave me this toothbrush as if I was just dirty or something or couldn't afford a nice one. But these are like really cheap, so I don't know. And I like my toothbrush, but my toothbrush is really dirty and really hard and I haven't had time to clean it, so I've just been using this. And it's cool or whatever, but whatever. So I can't really see how my hair looks from a distance because I'm using like this small mirror right here. But I'm pretty sure it looks pretty good for now. I don't know. Hopefully it looks good. I'm gonna go check it out in the bathroom and I will be right back. So there we have it. Here is my final and completed look. I'm actually really feeling the base of this makeup. Like, it was very simple and it still looks natural and good, and it's like kind of feels good to just have a matte face and like no highlighter or anything. And I'm kind of liking the blush a little bit and the way that I put the powder under my eyes. I like the way I set it. But yeah, so this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you liked the video, and if you want more looks like this, make sure you comment down below, like, subscribe, and all of those other things. And make sure you follow me on my social media. I currently don't use my Twitter, but I do have Snapchat and Instagram, and I will link everything down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.